Leyenda, the life and clutches of Lionel Messi. Chapter 1. The Boy Who Stayed Small. Rosario, 1997. A small room, dimly lit. A 10-year-old boy sits on the edge of his bed. In his hand, a syringe. This isn't a story of a superhero born with wings. It's a story of a boy who had to inject his own legs just to stand level with the world. The tragedy of growth. Every night, for 3 years, the needle. Every night, the quietness of a child wondering if he'd ever be big enough to fulfill the fire in his gut. When the economic crisis hit Argentina, his father's health insurance failed. The medicine stopped. The dream was dying before it could walk. The gamble. A 13-year-old boy on a plane across the Atlantic, leaving his mother, his siblings, his city. He arrived in Barcelona as a ghost. At the La Masia Academy, they called him El Mudo, the mute. But on the pitch, he spoke a language of geometry and light that no one had ever heard. Chapter 2. The Cathedral of the Clutch. The first spark. 2005. Ronaldinho, the king of joy, sees him. Against Albacete, he lofts a ball. Young Leo chips it, a delicate, impossible arc. It's his first. He jumps on Ronaldinho's back. In that moment, he felt a spark of happiness so pure it felt like flying. The Rome header. The world said he couldn't header. He was too small. Against Manchester United, Xavi lofts a cross. Messi hangs in the air. Time stops. He loses his shoe mid-leap. His head connects, and the ball loops over Van der Sar. He felt the clutch of the impossible. The moment he realized gravity was just a suggestion. The Bernabeu Massacre. This is the cleverness. The most hostile stadium on earth. 0-0. Messi takes the ball at the halfway line. He accelerates. He weaves through 5 world-class defenders like they are ghosts. He slides it home. He felt the high of the assassin, the absolute power of silencing 80,000 enemies with a flick of his ankle. Chapter 3. The Crown of Thorns. But for every golden night in Spain, there was a grey morning in Argentina. They called him the Spaniard. They said he didn't bleed for the sum on his chest. The 2014 World Cup final, the Maracanã, the weight of a nation. The ball falls to his left foot in the second half. This is the moment. He shoots. It misses by inches. The sadness in that moment wasn't a sting. It was an amputation. He walked past the trophy, his eyes fixed on nothing, feeling the tragedy of the near miss. The 2016 breaking point. 3 finals lost in 3 years. After a missed penalty against Chile, he sat on the turf, a king in rags. He felt the loss of faith. He told the world, "It's over for me." The quietness of his retirement was a scream heard around the globe. He felt he was the poison in the well. Chapter 4. The Resurrection. Then the shift. The silent leader found his voice. He realized he didn't have to be Maradona. He just had to be Messi. The 2021 Copa America final. The Maracanã again. Brazil. The final whistle. Messi falls to his knees and weeps. This wasn't just a trophy. It was a 28-year exorcism. He felt the connection to the soil. He was finally, undeniably, their son. The 2022 World Cup, the climb, the Mexico goal. Argentina is 60 minutes from going home in disgrace. Messi receives the ball outside the box. One touch, a laser into the bottom corner. He felt the gasp of a nation. He had just restarted the heart of 45 million people. The Netherlands confrontation. The bad boy emerges. He confronts Van Gaal. He stares down his rivals. This was leadership forged in fire. He was fighting for his brothers. Chapter 5. The Final Peak. December 18th, 2022. The Lusail Stadium. The greatest game ever played. 2-0, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. The excitement was so high, it was painful. The penalty shootout. Messi walks to the spot. The world is holding its breath. He looks at Lloris. He doesn't blast it. He strokes it. Zero pulse. He felt the absolute calm. When Montiel's penalty hit the net, Messi didn't run to the stands. He fell to his knees in the center of the pitch. He looked at his family and said, "Ya está." It is over. The struggle, the needles, the losses, the critics, they were all gone. The connection to life. He didn't just win a game. He completed a story that began in a small room in Rosario. He proved that the quietest boy can become the loudest legend. He is the heartbeat of the clubs he served and the soul of the country he saved. He is Lionel Messi. And the world is finally at peace.